Let's talk about forms. You know, your website is kind of like a broker for information going both ways. You have content offers on your website, but with inbound marketing, you want to ask for some information in return. And that's what happens with forms. Now, when creating your forms, it's important to consider, okay, what information is not too valuable to give away in order to receive this content offer, but valuable enough. So you want to find that balance. And we kind of do this by breaking down, which stage of the buying cycle is this person in right now. We kind of have top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. So top of the funnel, it may be an interesting offer, content offer that will draw somebody in, but it's not super valuable, and they don't have a ton of trust for you yet. So it's typically best to just ask for a name, an email, maybe a phone number. Get some basic information about them, but don't really dig in yet. After this, you're going to want to send some lead nurturing emails and some drip campaigns to try and re-engage them to download another offer, which may fall more into the middle of the funnel. And here we want to ask for more specific things like company, industry, specific challenges. And one of the big potentials here is to identify, okay, which persona, I have 3 personas, which one does this challenge meet? Who commonly has this challenge? And so with this, you can start to identify which persona they are and use the right positioning statement when contacting them. Bottom of the funnel, and sometimes this is something that your sales team will do, and you don't even include it in a form, but there are certain situations where asking for things like budget or specific application details, that's key. And so you can kind of gather this information. Now, one powerful part of a really good form system is what's called progressive profiling. And this is essentially a system that allows you to select which fields, when once already entered by a prospect, they disappear and new fields appear in their place. So if somebody fills out their company name, on the next form submission, they'll no longer see that because we already have the data, and they'll see something more specific like budget, something that maybe is a little more bottom of the funnel, and will engage them and gather more information for them. This is great for you, the collector and the marketer, but also for the prospect because, let's be honest, it's pretty annoying to go to a website or go to a form and enter the same information over and over just to get a different piece of content. So that's forms. They're huge for really getting information about prospects and having a great conversation with them down the road once it's time to pick up the phone.